Peace up and blessings everyone, hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another stream. Obviously I'm doing this in the dark right now, and yeah, need to keep the lighting off so you'll somewhat be able to see me, but yeah. Right, so we're going to line ourselves up for this next battle. Oh yes, we hadn't decided with Gloom what we're going to do yet for halfway. I think we're going to keep the party as like this, because we've got quite good type diversity. I was just thinking about bringing Clove instead of... Trainer eyes, we've got this fighting type to deal with, a combination of electric and glass to deal with that, sort of fighting again, we might need some cherry berries, and again I guess Clove is somewhat decent there. Fairy type would want. Steel. Would want salons. Yeah, I'm not sure that we bring Robombi right now. So I think we can Clove instead of Robombi. We do also have Bombardier. So yeah, I think that's the setup we go for. So for the first battle, we can just give everyone Jesus, sure. Juices, but then Froaky's just going to be low kicking everything really. Otherwise I would have given him the loaded dice. Pretty sure you as a fighting type. Yeah, you low kick you one shot. Yeah, it doesn't actually deal with the Raticate too well. I guess because of the chocolate barrier. Yeah, so I might actually need to switch out in that case. So I might end up using Clove actually. Go to that Raticate. See if we have a load of dice. Yes, the Raticate. There's a chance to KO it. I think that's pretty good. And then against the Forest we could probably stay in and rock blast. Maybe even go for a knockoff first. Okay. So lead you to get rid of the first Raticate, but then we're going to lean on Clove for more. So the need to put in more these ones because they're not going to calculate. Electric. So it's bold. It's got Sean, quick attack, and more. 28, 24, 18. Let's put in 10 there. And then we have 6, 6, 24. Very cool. Export, import, and then let's put in Bombardier as well. I do wonder if Bombardier is the right Pokemon for this stuff. I'm just thinking about that Pukamuku. I think Slazor's probably a good alternative to that. Might keep Swan out actually. Yeah. That's already got berry, so yeah, let's do it. Ooh. Alright, we're committed. Let's go. We are lead. Good. Let's go. Suck Punch off. I do still resist anyone, but I'm still a Dark type at the moment. Low kick one shot. Should be Eradicate coming. Yep. Obviously wants to go for the Retaliate, which does hit a lot. So we're going to go into Cloth, who's very defensive. Soak that up and also resist. Need 5 hits for a knockout. We guaranteed forward loaded dice, we just need the 5th. And it still needs to. Nearly. Alright, so we need to watch our health a bit. This for it. It deals a maximum of 20, but it's obviously going to power up punch. So obviously if he gets +1 attack. Oh, sorry, I guess you can see this on the screen. If it was +1 attack, it then gains the ability to KO me, I believe. Yeah. So because of that, I need to have a little bit more of a think about who I switch into. Because whoever I switch into is going to be need to be able to eat a +1 of any other move and then KO it. But it might actually have to eat +2 of any move unless I use yeah, I don't think the water shroud can guarantee a KO though. So I think Salazzle's pretty good actually. Yeah, because I can fake out on them pretty fast. So I can even Rock Blast. And do about half. I think we just Rock Blast because it's gonna like, if we do that much damage that blocks a Salakberry, we can just switch into someone who's going to priority. So let's just do as much damage as possible. Oh, the crit actually might knock out. We get 5. I don't think so. So that's 20%, right? Now, my only concern is that it does actually see a KO with every move. It should Power Punch, but it does see a KO with every move except Fire Punch. And yeah, I'm worried about it Thunder Punching into Greninja. So this is just pretty much whether I want to go Salazzle, risk eating 2 hits, or back into Greninja. And then guaranteed knockout on the Water Shuriken. Right, I have to factor in that Greninja has already taken some damage. So a Thunder Punch would kill. Good Salazzle. Salazzle's safe bet. What could you go Electric actually? Yeah, it won't be faster anymore, but it will intimidate to get rid of the +1. And then I can just discharge. Let's go Salazzle. We did go for Thunder Punch. Wow. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's see how much of a risk we're still at. Because obviously I was expecting Power Punch. Obviously I thought a Thunder Punch would have switched to Electric, because it would have taken barely any damage from that. So it's obviously very low. But a crit Thunder Punch heals up to 69. So it could KO me here. That's also the only thing that KOs me. So, truthfully, if I now switched into Electric, I could Intimidate Quick Attack, which I think is actually, I know there's a lot of switching, but I think it's just the safest play. To lower its attack, it's probably Thunder Punching again. I resist. I Quick Attack for game. Nice. Excellent. Okay, nice, and no items used. Right, so next up this Pokémon. So I feel like I actually want to lead Salazzle for this. Unless I want to force out the Pincurchin. I mean, with Electric, Dark, and Bug. Don't necessarily have the greatest switch into that. But this Pokémon is a nuisance, so I think we just toxic it up. From the get-go. Also put it to sleep. Oh, you know, I could just change its ability. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. So it will, do you think it would switch into Azumarill off of Worry Seed? I don't think so. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, sorry, let me switch so you can see that. Of course, I don't have to. Let's see how much Mega Drain does. So, Sleep Powder, Sapsipper eats up any grass move, from what I can remember, just not offensive grass moves. Yeah, it's got grass immunity. So it might actually switch on the using Worry Seed. So let's just start by Mega Draining. And it counters as fine. Right, this should be Sapsipper is switching into Azumarill. I believe we want to respond with electric. I mean, Salazar is fast, but yeah, not enough damage to knock it out. I could Thunder Wave it, but I reckon I just double discharge and knock it out. Although again, the problem with doing that is it will yeah, I'm definitely not taking a Scald here. And we're definitely not going in defensive Pokemon against this. I think it has to be Manectric. And we discharge. And then we're expecting the Lightning Rod. And if it doesn't switch, still. Electric gets a Pukamuku, which is not so bad. Yeah. Oh, it went with the Gyarados. Didn't expect that. Why would I go with the Gyarados? I'm kind of glad because it would have got the Adrenaline proc. Okay. So I'm going to discharge. I wonder why I wanted to Gyarados. So that makes sense. Who takes Pinchurchin's moves? Okay. So I know Venusaur will probably one shot it with Earthquake once that. Oh, it's not one shot actually. Okay. Just thinking if we want to preserve keeping Manectric healthy. Yeah, I think we quick attack to yeah, let's quick attack, pop that there, and then once we've done Earthquake, alternatively with Venusaur, I can just Mega Drain Earthquake, which has a very low chance to not two-shot. The problem is it probably this time does switch into the Zumaro off of me Mega Draining the Pinchurchin. Let's have a think. The move it probably goes for Pin Missile is to All Baby Sucker Punch. Yeah, let's switch into Venusaur. Just go Pin Missile. This could do a lot, might not do too much. It does get all the hits, it's kind of bad. Yeah, still Orange Berry, which is not the best. Okay, so we do Mega Drain. Hopefully get some old crit is good there, we needed the extra health. kind of freely Earthquake now because Gyarados isn't going to. There's no Gyarados to dodge the ground move. Probably a full Sucker Punch, I think. And we still have Venusaur as a good answer into the Pukamuku because we can get rid of it itself. We are going to switch here. Sorry. Probably back to Electric. Yeah. Fusion's a bit annoying. Do not hit yourself, come on. Good, good. Okay, nice. As expected. Now it would have been nice to discharge here again, but because I'm confused, I don't want to get whirlpooled and locked into that. So we're going to switch. We're expecting a water move, but it could go for a fairy move with Draining Kiss. We need to pick very carefully who comes in here because of Perish Song. To be honest, Manectric would have been the best option. Yeah, I did kind of need Manectric for this because the plan would have been to double discharge. So I can't do that anymore. I don't have loaded dice, so I can't guarantee the Water Shuriken hitting that many times. This is yeah, it's a bit of an issue actually. Getting confused there was actually a big issue. So because a Scald crit, especially if it burns, would do 49, and the burn plus confusion damage would take me out. Do you think it's... I don't think it's Scalds right now though. It's probably going to Whirlpool, which is more the reason why I want to be in the best Pokemon for this. Because whoever gets hit by Whirlpool is going to be stuck into this matchup and needs to knock it out in 3 hits. You know, it kind of sucks, but the only one who can really deal with this is Manectric. The only thing I could try to do maybe is War instead. This is so risky. Come on, breakthrough. It does Whirlpool. I'm now trapped. And it can Scald me and knock me out. Scald does 33 to 40. I can't switch now. grass, I'm pretty sure I can't switch. Come on, don't hit yourself again. Oh, this is so risky. All the power, come on. Oh, it went for Parasol. The confusion should end. I'm pretty sure confusion. Yeah, I completely forgot about the whirlpool. I was actually guaranteed to die from if it's scalded. I mean, no point in looking anything up. All I can do is go for discharge again. Oh, you're still confused. No, come on, break through. Oh, that was so risky. Come on. Nice, okay. I think the whirlpool should end, should stop. That was really risky. That was really risky. Oh, I'm stressed out after that. Right. What has counter, pain split, curse, and baton pass? Yeah, it literally can't KO Venusaur. And have a way to get rid of it in and out. So pain split, I'm actually get a bit health back here. So we're going to Worry Seed. Get rid of that ability. And we're gonna just make a drain. At least that way, if it got crit for whatever reason, we're still good. Boom. Gosh, that Zoomer is annoying, isn't it? Okay, for the next one, we do need some cherry berries. You need a cherry berry. You can have a you can also have a cherry berry. Because we have Delcat here. I think Cloth. I'd rather Cloth have the Rock Blast, the loaded dice or Rock Blast though. Just because it does so much more damage. To be honest, the low kick doesn't actually do that much. Yeah, even if I'm 5 times up, I think I'd prefer to stay a water type. I would go loaded dice, but the problem with doing that is I can then be thunder waved. I don't really want to be thunder waved. I think I'm just gonna have to hope to get some good number of hits with Cherry Berry. Yeah. You go Cherry Berry, you go Cherry Berry. I think you should also have a Cherry Berry. Alright, let's do this. We go get all the catch, and then that'll be it for this morning. So, Water Shuriken for high prio. Realistically, we're looking at 2 Water Shurikens. Even a 5 hit isn't guaranteed. That's decent. Noise, very crocs. Go for it again. Just needed 3 hits again and we're good. Oh, okay, 2 hits. Nice. So, Togetic probably wants to Thunder Wave me because it's annoying. So we will. We are still going to Water Shuriken. Only 2 hits, that's true. No, we won't plan to use Froakie for anything else. I probably want to switch because I don't want to deal with some metronome nonsense. I mean, metronome is metronome, it could do anything, right? Okay, did get the full power. Just for air slash up here. I think a crit would take me out now. Why is it just saying not KO? Anyway, it has a maximum of 58. I could go for it. Oh yeah, why not? Right, so we obviously have to switch now. What I'm thinking is how we want to position ourselves for the next fight. So, Call for Rock Blast now, guaranteed KO, right? If it comes into Kricketune, it's not so bad. I definitely don't have a good matchup into the Clefable. Electric. Well, everyone's good into the Kricketune basically. But at least this way if the Clefable comes out I can Thunder Wave it. Just Air Slash, which is fine. With Discharge. Expected. It comes into the Clefable. Discharge does like 40%, so I think we do Thunder Wave. Probably Sweet Kisses, yep. Now I know you had a miraculous run with the Confusion Dodger last time, but let's switch. Salazzle would be cool, but we cannot risk getting hit by Psychic here. I mean, it should go for Alluring Voice because it does more damage, but I can't guarantee that. Let's switch into a Swallow. Alright, we can boost that off. Sweet Kisses. So it's probably gonna Alluring Voice again. Which does... I mean, a crit would be 85. Yeah, I don't know about that. Again, if I knew for certain Salazzle would come in, I'd go for it, but without risk of Psychic, I really can't. I mean, of course it is Parrot now. I just need to see, do I have another reliable answer into the Cricket? Yeah, I think, yeah. Salazzle deals with that flavors. So let's actually bring in Cloth, because we can do some knockoff stuff. And Sand too. This Parrot is great. So, we have a few options here. 5 hits on a Rock Blast is not a guaranteed KO, but it does deal half. I think we just Rock Blast. If Rock Blast didn't do as much damage, because we still have a loaded dice, right? Yeah, we're gonna have Rock Blast. Just go for damage. That was quite a hard hit. So this can hit up to 57. I'm actually in KO range. So 4 hits, it looks like I low rolled, which means it might also be out of Rock Blast range. Venusaur's okay to this. Psychic would hurt, but I can start Mega Draining some health back. I think that's better than risking Cloth. Do another Alluring Voice. It's annoying though, because 4 or 5 hits is a guaranteed KO. Alright, come on Cloth, I believe in you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Nice, you got the crit at the end. Nice. I might even be able to stay in on this, right? So, it can't crit me obviously. The max it does is 42. Yeah. Cloth, yay! Okay, gonna heal. Grab this, grab the catch, and I'm off. Yeah, probably not gonna be able to sleep powder things here, so. Bro, do you mind? Do you mind? Alright, let's see what we get. kit. Okay, interesting. Let's have a quick look at Cap's kid. So it probably also has chlorophyll. Is it evolve? It does evolve. And oh, they have got its mega in the game. Let's see what's going on now. See, Trailblaze is good. Bullet Seed with loaded dice can be really good. Spicy Extract. See, I can't think of a situation where I'd want to do that. It also gets Grassy Glide and it gets Crunch. So this is an example of one that I'm going to put to the side for tech. But unless I identify a time that I really need this thing, yeah, because it's got a really wide variety of coverage. Alright, it's got Trailblaze for setup, it's got Grassy Glide as well. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and blessings.